Welcome to the updates of Torama Adventist Student Association Medical Ministry to Koira in Oro Province. This update is proudly brought to you by TASA Media Team, 2024. Our theme is Remember Now Thy Creator.
While all the students went home to spend quality time with their families, a dedicated group of Adventist medical students chose to serve. Traveling to remote areas with limited access to basic services, they provided mobile clinics, conducted health and education awareness, and shared the love of God, bringing hope and healing where it was needed most. Our journey begins in Port Moresby in the School of Medicine and Health Sciences, UPNG. The estimated measurement from Port Moresby to the nearest airstrip, Urubi Airstrip, is roughly 156.79 kilometers.
The total TASA members that went for the PNGATSA convention were 40.
4 went to the other pre-convention sites and 36 went to Koira. The delegates that went to Koira were inclusive of 1 pastor, Pastor Marthy Joel, church pastor at Hope Hill SDA Church, 2 ministers in training, Minister Salvador Max from PAU and Minister Feniel Eliza from Sonoma. 2 professionals, Dr. Peter Naber and Mr. Nivanyanta, 1 interest student from PAU, Hubert Murua, and 1 non-Adventist student from UPNG Medical Faculty, Kriston Mungia, and 31 TASA students. By the grace of God, through the help of UPNG SDA Church, Hope Hill SDA Church and donors and sponsors, we were able to charter 10 planes from the Air Sangha aircraft operator to go for this trip.
After landing at the Urubi airstrip, the locals welcomed the first group that went with pure love and happiness. It was the first of its kind that such event has taken place in such remote place.
We welcome all TASA students as a senior double organized tomorrow. Now this is the first time for me looking na miyamas na kutro. Na isla kain event kami na come up live lumipla. But me talk thank you Adventist University students or come loyan or Koira.
We then took a 2 hours walk from the airstrip to Koira, which is the pre-convention site and is roughly about 7 kilometers in distance. The programs and activities carried out at Koira includes the health awareness where the students educate the villagers about family planning, sexually transmitted infections, STI, HIV and AIDS, oral health, malaria, importance of childhood immunization, drug and substance abuse, common obstetric and gynecological problems, teenage pregnancy, and educational awareness.
Education system
The trainings run includes hydrotherapy, proper way of steam bath and hot water foot bath, and water purification, first aid training, drowning and snake bite, and distributing and training females on reusable sanitary pads.
Different something this virus can make you body look different or sick. So you got this sick and was cut off finish. You got the body beings 1
For the medical clinic operational stations, we divided the clinic into 9 stations, which includes the registration where the patients were registered, vitals, triaging, medical consultation, treatment, dispensary, dental and oral health, New Start where the patients were counseled, and finally, prayer booth where 2 ministers were stationed to pray and share the word of God with every patient that came for the clinic. In the medical clinic, the total number of patients seen is 450 to 500 plus patients for 5 days. There were 2 emergency cases, which include a 1-year-old female who had a respiratory arrest secondary to fluid overload, which leads to hypoxic brain injury and fitting.
My name is Peter. My surname is Nebare. I work as a missionary at Nonga General Hospital this year, 2024, as a resident medical officer. I came with TASA as a young professional, and now I want to share a highlight that happened here at Koira TASA Medical Ministry. It was on the 11th of December 2024 around 3 p.m. in the evening. We had a patient. She came with diarrhea. She had a diarrhea for 3 days, and when she came, she was severely dehydrated, and our team planned to rehydrate her. They put up fluid. It was dextrose solution, 2.5% glucose. The plan initially was to run 120 mils initially, and then to control the rate, and then to monitor. However, we didn't do that, and 400 mils went through, and the patient had fitting and also had signs and symptoms of pulmonary edema.
The patient survived, which was a miracle from God every TASA member will ever testify. And the second one was a 12-year-old male who had a hemorrhagic shock due to non-clinical circumcision. For sore dressing, we saw about 56 patients. For the implants, we apply implant on 20 females. For the dental and oral health, 14 tooth extractions and 3 restorations were done. Nightly health talks were taken by selected students before the nightly messages being shared to everyone. For the nightly evangelistic meetings, it was taken by our guest speaker, Pastor Marty Joel, under the theme Learn from Jesus. Total attendance every night is 200 to 250 people, and these are the member of 2 organized church and 4 branch church.
You start na lotu ko na Sabbath and Sunday, you can separate.
All the beautiful moments came to an end when the church families gifted each student with special gifts such as the wowan mats and headdresses and necklaces.
Gentlemen, this is flight number 1, taking a leaving down and heading towards tomorrow. It will take almost 30 minutes. Our Captain Jack is down there, and co-pilot I think is on the other side. Co-pilot is here. Good to see you.